Yo, what's up everybody, it's your man Al, and we're about to dive headfirst into the heart of America, Washington, D.C. This city's got it all. History, power, monuments that'll make your jaw drop. We're talking iconic landmarks, museums that'll blow your mind, and food scenes that'll have you loosening your belt. Over the next few minutes, consider this your insider's guide to the top 10 spots you absolutely cannot miss when you're in the capital. We're talking the kind of places that'll have you snapping pics non-stop and filling your Instagram with pure fire. So grab your walking shoes, your Metro card, and maybe an extra battery pack for your phone, because we're about to hit the ground running in DC. Alright, first up, we gotta kick things off at 1600 Pennsylvania Avenue, the White House. This is the real deal, folks, the home of the President of the United States. You can practically feel the history oozing out of the walls here. Even if you can't snag a tour inside, just standing outside those iconic gates, picturing all the presidents who walked these grounds, it's pretty darn cool. Plus, you never know, you might just catch a glimpse of the presidential motorcade whizzing by. Trust me, it's a whole vibe. You can practically feel the power emanating from this place. It's a reminder that big things happen here, decisions that shape the world. So yeah, the White House, definitely a must-see when you're in DC. Next up, we're hopping over to Georgetown, one of DC's oldest and most charming neighborhoods. Think cobblestone streets, historic row houses, and enough boutiques and restaurants to keep you busy for days. Seriously, you could spend hours just wandering around soaking in the atmosphere. It's like stepping back in time, but with really good coffee. And speaking of coffee, Georgetown Cupcake is a must-try. Don't even try to resist those lines, they're worth it, trust me, I've been there. And while you're in the area, make sure to check out the waterfront. The views of the Potomac River are killer, especially at sunset. Calling all space nerds and aviation enthusiasts. The Smithsonian National Air and Space Museum is calling your name. This place is an absolute must-see, even if you're not a huge history buff. We're talking real-deal spacecraft, like the Apollo 11 command module and the Space Shuttle Discovery. You can practically feel the wonder and excitement of space exploration all around you. And don't even get me started on the flight simulators. You can test your piloting skills and experience what it's like to fly an F-16 fighter jet. It's seriously adrenaline pumping. So yeah, if you're looking for a mind-blowing experience that's both educational and entertaining, the Air and Space Museum is where it's at. Alright, time to hit up the National Mall, the heart of DC. This sprawling park is home to some of the most iconic monuments and memorials in the country. We're talking the Lincoln Memorial, the Washington Monument, the World War II Memorial, the list goes on. It's a powerful experience walking these grounds, reflecting on the sacrifices made for our freedom. Plus, the views from the steps of the Lincoln Memorial are absolutely breathtaking. You can see all the way down the reflecting pool to the Washington Monument and the Capitol building in the distance. It's a sight you won't soon forget. Pro tip, rent a bike to cover more ground and soak in all the sights. Trust me, your feet will thank you. Alright, all this sightseeing is working up an appetite, right? Well, you can't come to DC without experiencing the legendary Old Ebbitt Grill. This place has been a DC institution since 1856 and it's seen it all. Presidents, celebrities, you name it. The atmosphere is classic DC with dark wood, white tablecloths, and a lively bar scene. And the food? Don't even get me started. We're talking classic American fare done right, juicy steaks, fresh seafood, and their famous oyster bar. Seriously, their oysters are legendary, and for dessert, you gotta try the bread pudding. It's like a warm hug on a plate. Trust me, a meal at Old Ebbitt Grill is an experience you won't soon forget. Next up, we're heading to DuPont Circle, one of DC's most vibrant and diverse neighborhoods. This place is a melting pot of cultures with embassies, think tanks, and a thriving LGBTQ+ scene. You'll find everything here from independent bookstores and art galleries to trendy boutiques and international restaurants. It's the perfect place to spend an afternoon exploring, people watching, and soaking up the unique vibe. Don't miss the DuPont Circle Farmers Market, held every Sunday. You'll find amazing local produce, baked goods, and street food. And if you're looking for a unique experience, check out the Phillips Collection, a world-renowned modern art museum housed in a stunning historic mansion. Alright, back to the National Mall for a moment of reflection at the Lincoln Memorial. This iconic monument is a powerful tribute to one of America's greatest presidents, and it's a must-see for any visitor to DC. Standing at the foot of the statue, gazing up at Lincoln's pensive expression, you can't help but feel a sense of awe and inspiration. It's a reminder of the ideals this country was founded on: equality, freedom, and justice for all. Take some time to read Lincoln's Gettysburg Address, inscribed on the walls of the memorial. It's a powerful reminder of the importance of unity and perseverance in the face of adversity. And don't forget to snap a pic with Honest Abe himself. Alright, let's dive into the eclectic vibes of Adams Morgan, one of DC's most lively and diverse neighborhoods. This place is a melting pot of cultures, with a thriving nightlife scene, international restaurants, and independent boutiques. You'll find everything here, from Ethiopian food and Peruvian chicken to vintage clothing stores and live music venues. It's the perfect place to spend an evening exploring, grabbing a bite, and soaking up the unique atmosphere. Don't miss the iconic Madam's Organ Blues Bar, a local institution known for its live music and lively atmosphere. And if you're looking for a unique souvenir, check out the quirky shops and boutiques along 18th Street. Alright, you can't come to DC without experiencing the legendary Ben's Chili Bowl. This place has been a DC institution since 1958, and it's a true taste of the city. We're talking about their famous chili dogs, half smokes, and cheese fries. It's the kind of food that hits the spot after a long day of exploring, and it's insanely delicious. But it's not just about the food at Ben's Chili Bowl, it's about the history, the atmosphere, and the sense of community. This place has been a gathering spot for locals and celebrities alike for decades, and it's a true DC landmark. Trust me, a visit to Ben's Chili Bowl is a must-do when you're in the capital. Alright, we're wrapping things up at the iconic United States Capitol, the seat of the U.S. Congress. This majestic building is a symbol of American democracy, and it's a must-see for any visitor to D.C. Take a tour inside to see the Senate and House chambers, as well as the impressive rotunda, adorned with statues and paintings depicting important moments in American history. Even if you don't have time for a tour, it's worth it to just stand outside and admire the building's grandeur. The Capitol Dome is an architectural marvel, and the views from the Capitol Hill neighborhood are breathtaking. Trust me, a visit to the United States Capitol is a powerful reminder of the importance of civic engagement and the enduring legacy of American democracy. So there you have it, folks. Our whirlwind tour of the top 10 must-visit spots in Washington, D.C. From iconic landmarks and museums to hidden gems and local favorites, this city has something for everyone. I hope this video has inspired you to book a trip and experience the magic of DC for yourself. And if you do make it out here, be sure to let me know which spots were your favorites. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more travel adventures. Until next time, peace out.